Hey there guys and girls, my name is Jet and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Today we are playing Dreamlight Valley and my first collab ever, and I am beyond excited to tell you that it is with my gaming bestie, Nora at Horrible Gaming. If you are somehow amongst the cozy gamers who don't know who Nora is, she creates the most beautiful city and natural builds around, so you should definitely go check her out. Today, she and I will be showing you ideas for the two new premium house skins, the Provincial Library House and the Snuggling Duckling Tavern house. Nora will be working on a forest exterior and I will show you the interiors. All right, before we get into these builds, I would appreciate it very much if you would hit those like, subscribe, and notification buttons. It really does help my channel out. Okay, so being as our girl, Belle, is based in France, I wanted this bookstore to have an old worldy rustic vibe. So we are going to use these tavern walls and then rich dark browns. So you're going to see a lot of the Frozen collection in this, the Tangled collection, and then of course Beauty and the Beast. After we've got our bookshelves up on the wall, the first area that we are going to design is our coffee / baked goods area, because there is no such thing as a great bookstore without that cozy vibe that you get from a nice warm cup of coffee and a sweet treat while you read. Our coffee machine is from the Monsters Inc. update. Then we are going to throw in some items from the new Star Path, as well as items from the new Belle bundle in the premium shop. We have our beautiful rose arch because she is Belle, and you know, roses are kind of important to her story. And we have the comfy bean bags where you can sit and read a book, enjoy a spot of coffee with your friends. And then of course I'm adding our pops of pink to incorporate those roses and to just make this whole bookstore super girly. Sorry guys, this one's for our girls. You get the next one. Of course, it's a bookstore, so we have to have books everywhere, especially in Belle's bookstore. We're going to have stacks upon stacks in here. I thought this little cart was the perfect addition to our bookstore, being as it has the little basket of books on the side, as well as like the sugar on top for tea, being as we have Mrs. Potts and Chip over there on our little tea cart next to our bean bags. And of course, to be able to read every single word of our wonderful books, we need great lighting, so we are going to use these very simple Mickey lighting fixtures. And now come our filler details with plant life and Mirabelle's basket of toys for the littles who happen to come into the store. We are going to add a beautiful window, stained glass window, there we go, a Beauty and the Beast. And then just start putting in those little final touches that really bring a build to life. And there we have it with build number 1. I think Belle's bookstore turned out pretty cute and I absolutely love it. It is definitely a spot that I would sit reading my favorite stories for hours and hours in. And we are now on build number 2, and I have an in-video poll for you all right now. How many of you, by show of hands, thought that this dream skin was Gaston's tavern? Because I did. I really honestly did. And I went to go to his house and I realized, I was like, wait a minute. This is a tavern. And then I Googled the name of this house skin and I realized very quickly that this is from Tangled. So my whole original hunter inspired tavern had to be torn down for me to rebuild this up as something Tangled inspired. Now, in the movie, this tavern is very, very, very run down. It's scary. We're gonna upgrade it a little bit. Maybe, you know, this is what it was like before all the, you know, heathens overtook it. Once again, we're going with that whole rustic style, though I did change it from the wood floor to the stone floor. And then we're going to have a lot of those warm woods once again. And of course, 90% of everything in this build is from the Tangled collection. You're going to see some things kind of change. It might be a little confusing. I'm sorry about that. But I had some items in here that just didn't work. And they'll get changed around. So pardon all those transitions. But we have our barrels in here, our crates in here. We're going to have food and we're going to have steins of root beer because obviously this game does not have alcohol related items. And there'll be tons of hunting and fishing paraphernalia on the walls. And I just wanted this to be fun and seem like a place to go in after a night of adventuring and just have fun and get rowdy with your friends. As we place our last bits of our final details, I just want to thank you all for joining me today. If you have made it this far, leave me a rose in the comments. Also, I would like to give a huge shout out and a thank you to my channel members. Your support of me and my channel mean more to me than you could ever know. Okay, that is it for this video. Don't forget, y'all, to go check out more over at Horrible Gaming. I hope these videos give you all the inspiration that you could ever ask for. And yeah, y'all, just remember, keep it spooky, but most importantly, keep it kind. And I am going to catch y'all on the next one. Bye, guys.